What's up, everybody? I'm gonna sneak in a live stream this afternoon if I can. I've got some stuff that we gotta do this afternoon, but I've got a little bit of a window here, so I figured I would hop on. Again, I'm still on the road, so I am not able to be live every day like I was at home. There's no green screen. We're doing things on the fly, and I'm plugging away at my Rogue Trader playthrough. Which I started when the game came out and then put to the side because there was a lot of bugs and everything else. They seem to have squared all that away. It's been a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure there's a DLC coming in the pipeline here. It might even be in June. There might be a DLC, and I think there's another one coming in December. But I haven't played through the base game yet to even worry about story DLC yet. So we're still getting along. When last we played was a couple of days ago. And we had just finished up this ceremony here on our home planet. And if I'm not mistaken, we've got this quest called Troubling Developments. It says Chancellor Wersarian brought news of troubling events on Footfall and in other Rogue Trader dynasties. So we're in Chapter 3 now. We finished up Chapter 2 as of the last session we did. It was 2 or 3 days ago, I think. Says House Winterskill and House Chorter are displaying unusual activities at the borders of their protectorate. As soon as the Lord Captain's servants obtain additional information on their movements and intentions, it will be possible to plan further steps. So Irliet is insisting on a personal meeting with me, so I need to, I think, meet up with her. Looks like we got a whole bunch of stuff on the bridge. Yeah, something about the incident. The rest of the Von Valencia's dynasty holds the key to understanding the mystery of how this strange entity appeared in the bowels of the Rogue Trader's void ship. Alright, so I don't know where Irliet is or anything, so we're going to go look around for her. Looks like she's right over here. Oh, she's waiting for me. Alantak, at last you have left your ornate cage. Irliet casts a look over the stone palace walls. For many a turn I have sought to meet you, and yet your servant, the one who is like silver-haired Abelard but twice as young, has no favor for the request of a child of Asurian. Take me to a place where the hearing of others will not steal the words intended for you. Time for something private. While you were mending the wounds of this world left by the Twisted One's attack, I was able to discover, well, not Krudok's fate, merely traces of it. As Moran found sanctuary near the bowels of the Lilithan's forest, so did my other kin find refuge in a system known as the Atlas Reach. We must make a journey there with haste before new dangers destroy the witnesses who can show me a way to the lost Krudok, whose fate remains shrouded by the stars. She focuses her piercing gaze on you. Their knowledge is the sole thread that may lead me to the truth, Elantek. I ask that your metal-winged ship take me along that thread before it tears under the strain of time and circumstance. Let's do it. You well? The ice in her eyes melts away for a moment. Thank you, Elantek. If this path indeed takes me to the truth, I will be indebted to you. A rare happening between our kinds. So the Atlas Reach system is her quest. Now the question is, do I need to talk? I think everything else is going to be on the ridge. Okay. So I'm just going to have to wait for more spies. So that's the Atlas Reach. Well, if I'm not mistaken, we could probably make our way straight there. I don't care about these people so much. I don't see Jay in here. Let's go see if Jay has anything important to say. For those of you tuning in for the first time today, I am on the road. If you're not aware, normally I stream daily on YouTube and Twitch. I am streaming in both places today, but obviously, you know, we don't have the green screen and I'm still on the road, so I will be home on July 1st, late though. I may do a stream. We may be getting back to our normal schedule on July 2nd, but more than likely it's going to be July 3rd. But in the meantime, I will be trying to continue to stream a couple of days per week if I can. Out here working on a project, which I'll be talking more about once I get home. Super secret details. Been doing a lot of filming, a lot of photography, a lot of videography. Been doing a lot of drone stuff, which I haven't done for a few years. We'll have more deets later. All right, we need to... Have I already been over here? Yeah, it's already been out there. So we need to go to the system map. I'm gonna go to the bridge actually first. I got people to talk to, man. What's up, Liam? Yeah, it is nice. It's pretty cool. You're going out of town in a week and a half? Nice, man. This is my first trip out of town in... I think the last trip I took was December of 2019. So Chris and I have just been, you know, heads down, buckled down, doing everything. You know, because we were in the city, and then we moved to the homestead, and then it was like 2.5 years in the homestead, and then... I'll probably be doing a member video for the YouTube channel members with some teaser details about what's going on here later this week, but I'm not going to do the full reveal until I get back home in the office and everything else, because we're still setting up a lot of the stuff for this project. It's not related to gaming. Yeah. Teasing, nothing else. Oh, you're going on vacation? A lose money trip rather than make it? I would love a vacation. Talk to Adira. The tall middle-aged woman stares ahead, her eyes vacant as she rubs the implant at her temple. Her collar is undone and one of the clasps is on the verge of falling off. Sensing your presence, she turns her head towards you and offers you a crooked smile even as her eyes look right through you. Alright, we're going to have her talk about this epitaph incident for the tech blight. Does she know anything about this?
They mean nothing to me. They're just words.
You're going to Colorado?
So
nice.
Quiet, I barely caught it.
Dude.
Like a feather landing on a pile of down. Something about damned
vacations are expensive, especially
terrible antiquity.
So I had sticker shock. I got off the airplane
through it all.
And went out to breakfast with a couple of people, and we went to IHOP. And I haven't been to an IHOP in God, like 6 years. And I sent my wife a message, and I was like, "Oh my God!" She's like, "Don't complain." I'm not complaining. I'm showing you sticker shock because for 3 people to have breakfast, it was $70 before the tip, and I was just like, prices up here have gotten ridiculous. But then once I got like out beyond the city and back into the countryside, like I think grocery costs here are about double what we spend. Some stuff is a little bit more expensive, but the big thing is like transportation and like eating out and everything. It's not cheap. But then, like, you know, went out to Taco Bell the other day because I haven't had Taco Bell in like 6 or 7 years, and it was like, you know, $15 for a couple of people, so that wasn't too bad, you know. That's some things haven't gone up, but yeah, vacations are always expensive. Hell, they're even expensive even in Mexico. It's expensive to go on like a vacation. Like if you want to go on a vacation and like go to a resort and all that stuff, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. But normal stuff, like, here's the trip. So like, I've told a lot of people, like, I live near the city in the vicinity of the city of Villahermosa in Mexico, which is a pretty big city in the state of Tabasco. That's the airport that I fly out of. So I stayed at a Holiday Inn out by the airport on my when I was leaving, and it was like $67. Right? This same hotel when I landed here, I was in St. Louis. I went to a hotel and it was $170 after tax for the same hotel. Same hotel, same room, you know, all that stuff. Just because of location. And that's the kind of stuff that makes me boggle when it's like, you know, more than double the cost just because of location. That's inflation at work for you and cost of living. Taco Bell's pretty good. I totally, as soon as I hit the airport, the first thing I did when I was at the Atlanta airport, I love the Atlanta airport, by the way. Atlanta, Georgia has an awesome airport. It's pretty big, and they've got great food options inside. I totally went to Chick-fil-A because I hadn't been in a long time, and it was like $12, you know, for a little meal combo. I was like, that's not horribly bad, because I'd been hearing horror stories of people like, it's $25 to go to McDonald's for one person, and I'm like, I wonder where you're living that it costs $25 to go to McDonald's, because it certainly wasn't that at the airport. And the airport is usually one of the most expensive places to get like fast food. But I have totally, like, I'll probably put on 10 pounds in the 3 weeks I'm here, because I've been like indulging myself with things I haven't had in like the past 5 or 6 years that I haven't been up. So it's been fun. I went and had Sonic, went and had Taco Bell, I've had Chick-fil-A, IHOP. On my list is still, I haven't went and had McDonald's yet. I'm totally gonna McDonald's and get like a Big Mac meal at some point. And I'll probably go get a McDonald's breakfast, because I do love the McDonald's breakfasts. What else is on my agenda, like food-wise? Oh, Arby's. I gotta go to Arby's at some point, because that's one I don't get very often. And Wendy's is better up here. Like, there's Wendy's down there and McDonald's and stuff and everything else, but it's always better here. I just feel that it is. There's certain things that I can't get. So, but yeah, vacations, man, they're expensive.
Oh, now I have a headache. And the stupid bloody whisper wasn't much help.
Alright. Have you recovered from your encounter with the false Theodora?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't. Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again.
Alright. We'll hope
Yes,
for the
sir,
best.
Lord Captain. We will. Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you need me.
So that was her perspective. Then we need to talk to Abelard.
Lord Captain.
Tell me about the incident. They're connected to Theodora somehow.
No, definitely not.
Dude, Arby's is
No,
the
I
bomb,
don't recall
man.
anything like that.
Like, it's always been like my favorite. You just go get a roast beef with like cheese and dips and I do like Chick-fil-A though, but I tell you what, I think Chick-fil-A does better nuggets, like chicken nuggets, like the box you can get, but I like the sandwiches at Popeyes better. Like, I just think that the sandwiches, like with the pickles and everything else, I just think they take better at Popeyes in comparison to Chick-fil-A, but I do love the chicken nuggets at Chick-fil-A. Like, those are like the best. But I sent Chris some pictures because like her favorite bottle of wine is like, it's been really hard to find when we're out at the homestead, and it's like 18 to 20 bucks depending on, you know, when we get it. And here it's like $7. So it's like I've already had like 2 or 3 bottles of wine, and every time I have a glass of wine, I send her a picture, and she's like, "You're such an ass." I'm like, "I'm sorry, babe. I'll try to bring you one home when I come home if I got room in the luggage." Yeah, curly fries at Arby's, man. Alright. So he doesn't recall anything.
A noble aspiration, Lord Captain. I am ready to acquaint you with all the particulars that interest you. As you wish, Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
Alright, so that was his perspective. We still gotta do... It says talk to the officers. The helmsman and the Voxmaster. What the heck was the Voxmaster right here? Tell me about the Tech Blight. All of Lady Theodore's journeys could be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. As for the words you mentioned, none of them sounds familiar to me as far as I can tell, except maybe the incident. I recall this word in transmissions several times, repeated by the former engine seer, the one who perished during Kunrad Voigtver's uprising. He was describing the incident as something quite remarkable. At some point in the past, apparently the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Okay. Alright, now next is the helmsman. The tall man before you appears to be woven from tendons and muscles. Blue veins snake under his white, almost dove-colored skin, and his scalp and chin are covered in cropped white hair. Alright, what about this word epitaph? Epitaph incident. We're always having incidents, however, the ship became different, became more responsive, livelier, and when you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, that's all I've got to say on that front. Alright. So let's probably go back to the servitor at some point. The ones in Pueblo where you used to live were generally poor quality? Yeah. I don't think I'm going to make it out to Colorado this trip. This one I kept pretty tight to the wire because I'm here on a work trip, so it's a pretty strict schedule. Which is why I haven't been able to stream every day, because we were out filming almost every day and then getting all the stuff set up and doing all the things that I need to do for this project. But I've still been doing my daily video production. Just instead of doing like 8 videos a day, I'm only doing like 1 or 2 a day right now. And knock on wood, we're on Starlink, and it's been working pretty good, like for streams and everything else. I've been generally pretty impressed with everything. Alright, the incident. Talk to Nomos? Oh, that was the computer. Nomos welcomes your visit. Alright. Incident N87204 was a shipwide system failure, and it had epitaph had something to do with the ship flying better. The incident marked the beginning of us, says the computer. The ship became better because of us too. These are all links in the same chain, but we cannot piece them together yet. Okay. What about the research notes on the tech blight that we obtained from the cache on Kiavagama? Okay. The people who accompanied Theodore on her travels are strangely unaware of the incident and epitaph. Ah, here we go. Human shells are subject to external influences. Perhaps someone purged their memory archives, or perhaps they simply do not want to access them. It is a shame that no information is obtained, but no one is grateful that you tried. What has he been doing? Nothing. Alright, so I guess we just have to wait now. Perhaps the answers to the mystery of Nomos' origins will present themselves in time. Alright, we are going to the Atlas Reach system. If I can find it. Don't know where it's going to be. Atlas Reach. How do I get to the, Here we go. Couldn't remember how to get to the bigger map. Been a while since I played. That's the Atlas Reach system. Okay. I should quick save. That's red. Not enough navigators in sight. Oh, poodoo. The Lord Captain retreats to his study to reflect on recent events, but the train of thought is interrupted by the muffled creak at the door and the sound of soft footsteps. Who's creeping at my chamber door? Oh, you're reading War of the Twins? Very nice, Liam. Enjoy your weekend, Ben, and enjoy the read. I'm still working on Dune Messiah on my Kindle. I actually brought my Kindle with me. I haven't had a lot of time to read since I've been here, but I will hopefully get through Dune Messiah over the summer. See you, man. Not Tech, I found you in this dwelling. She comes closer and smoothly makes an unfamiliar gesture with her hands. This symbol has many meanings: humility, grief, loss, shame, regret. I hope you'll accept them all, because I'm sorry for what happened to your world, to your subjects, to your palace, for what my kin did to them. Thank you. But it was not your fault. My words will not heal the wounds nor bring back the fallen, and they will not restore your protectorate. However, she falls silent, and her deep, piercing gaze seems to reach down to the very depths of your soul. She says, look, the gaze of a child of Asuran can penetrate deeper than a Monk's, and I can see the heaviness that has accumulated in your soul during our travels. If you will allow me, I'll help you cast off this burden and cleanse your soul. Okay. How are you going to help me? She wants to do a ritual. In a meditative stance. Ooh. Embers of genuine curiosity glimmer in her emerald gaze. To know a human soul is a unique opportunity for an Eldari, and Yurliet's uncharacteristic caution and uncertainty imply that she is also discomfited by her own keen interest. Alright, let's do it. We need to find a suitable place, quiet and serene. Clear your mind. No good. Now try to look inside your soul. Ooh, what are we getting? This could be a cutscene, or is it going to be like a interactable vision? So far your world resembles the real one, but soon you will learn to go deeper. Remember that everything here is just a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and desires. Do not be afraid to look people in the eye here. So this is like a dream version.
Miscalculations are for commoners.
State your intention.
Oh, she's with me.
Lead
Okay.
us to fortune.
Oh, what's this? Dispel my loneliness. Standing at the helm, peering into the darkness of the cosmos, you feel lonely. Kunrad Voitver. Oh wow. It's the fear of being used with J. That's very interesting. The burden of responsibility. Dispel my exhaustion. Only the mad and foolish never doubt their strength. So we're going to accept and let go of my doubts. Ooh, Theodora's here. Do I need to talk to all of these? No. They'll just disappear. Okay, what else we got? Flesh blood soaks into the priceless silk coverlets, forming an ugly stain under the corpse. Your corpse. That's ominous. Accept my fears.
Is there money to be made?
Are there any more?
Keep your wits about you.
Listen closely. We got rid of one rogue trader, we'll get rid of him too. Mutineers brute. Uh-oh. So this is the fear of betrayal. Alright, are there any other voices to be heard? I don't think so. I kind of feel like I need to speed up the,
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
You interrupted my thoughts.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
What else is left in here? There's nothing there. Just Adira. Okay, we still got Argenta. What if you have to clear every single one of these? Oh, I heard something.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Something's going down. The light in your soul pierces the darkness, ready to give hope to those who most need it. Accept your light. Oh.
Let us not dawdle.
What is this, monkey? The voice of the incorporeal echo that has made your soul its home seems to sound only in your own head. Iliad's voice tenses in surprise, her features becoming even sharper as she stares in confusion at the ghostly figures. She says nothing, stealing glances at you, then at the figures again as if waiting for something. Look closely at them. A strange feeling envelops your body. You feel yourself becoming lighter than air, and inside your mind your thoughts are racing at an incredible speed. You are not yet aware that you are looking through the eyes of your ghostly echo and are observing from afar at the same time. Your inner world changes under the force of your will, and you can now control your own echo. You can now do something that you would not dare to do in the real world. Make your echo embrace Iliad's echo. When your soul echo touches the ghostly skin of the Eldaria, the real Iliad recoils in horror. So these are the dormant desires lurking in the depths of your soul. I promise not to judge you, but this is not something I can tolerate. Enough! Oh, so she's repelled by my... It's just a hug! What's the problem? My character's with Jay. Apparently that was taboo. Oh, she's pissed. After all the warnings, you decided to show your lowly nature. Oh, wow. Do not ever try to reach and hold my soul again. Its doors are tightly closed to you from now on. Well, that's unfortunate. Do I have a quick save out of sheer curiosity? I have this one. I don't want to redo that. We're fine. It is what it is. Sucks. Not the reaction I was hoping for. All right, back to the road. Oh, we've got pirates right away. All right, let's go straight here. The warp jump was unusually hectic, but the Immaterium releases from his grip this time. All right. Oh, we got all sorts of happenings here. Drakari ship patrolling the system. The likelihood of slipping past our patrols unnoticed is close to 0. So let's go ahead and do a quick save, because we may have to do some ship combat. I don't know what planet we're going to. You fail to get past the enemy ships unnoticed. Okay, here we go.
Enemy contact! All hands make ready to unleash our fury!
Oh, how did I miss? That's redonkulous. All right, I think we're ready to go to the next turn. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to make it to anywhere with this, unfortunately. Let's see what I got here. Oh, I think we can totally do this one. Why not? Let's go ahead and come over here. One down. Two down. Let's get a weak point. And bring our torpedo up. Boom shakalaka.
The Emperor is on our side.
The requirement blocks some of your flagship's posts using an unknown Xenos power. You're privileged to control these posts in several rounds. So we've got help coming apparently. Let's see what I can get here. Okay, shallow jump. I think we're good. Hold out and see what we get here. This is gonna be a pretty big space battle. They really don't like that frigate, do they? Alright, so bring that around. Not gonna be enough to blow it up. Oh, it did. Alright. And then let's blow up. Hang on, somebody's beeping at me. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. All right. What are we working on here? We got another ship. I can't use that one. Now, are there any more, or did we finally win? Says number of remaining rounds 2. Combat is finished. There we go. I got some new cannons. Alright, that cleared the entire map, so let's go ahead and quick save. I kind of want to go to my ship management now, because where do these go? These are dorsal. Medium range. Okay. I hardly ever ram, so I think we're going to leave that alone. Alright, I think we're good. Let's check out the first planet. Smuggler's Cache. Oh, there's the vessel. I bet that's what we're looking for. Ooh, what is this? I just got a rumor completed. Oh, I don't have any extractums. The Augur crew picks up a heavily damaged Xenos void ship among the countless rock masses of the asteroid belt. An Aldari vessel, beyond a doubt. According to the Von Valancia's archives, about 100 standard years ago, the Imperial Navy set up a barrier in their system against pirates and enemies of humanity. Countless primed mines are still scattered among the wreckage. The Voxmaster manages to tune the ship's systems to the unconventional frequency, and the bridge suddenly fills with the chime-like Xenos voices. Drawn out and mournful, they sing in an unknown tongue, but every officer on the bridge can sense that this is a dirge. Answering the call, Uriet jumps to the cogitators, startling the officers on the bridge with her sudden jolt. In the hopes of understanding the Monkey technology and figuring out how to help her kin, the Eldari runs in circles around blinking vid screens, but the mysteries of the machine god eludes the Xenos. Then she turns to the Lord Captain, powerless. She is asking the Elentak to help her kin who have found themselves trapped in a snare of fate. They are enervated and weak, and their song is a cry of despair, a cry that is fading. Let's try logic. Succeeded. Now all the crew can just hope that the calculations are correct and that the veteran officer's experience has not let them down. Establish communications. They do not respond. Prepare a plan for clearing the minefield. No, let's do a shuttle with an experienced pilot and scouts. Vessel starboard has been breached. There are no survivors. Shielding her eyes, Juliet closes them and clutches the spirit stone in her breast. Can I reload that and see if there's a different outcome? I'm totally going to see if there's a different outcome for that, but it seems like that might be inevitable that we're going to lose them no matter what. Here, we're going to go straight there this time. Yep. Logic, succeeded. Prepare a plan for clearing the minefield. Okay. Detonate the mines indicated by the tech priests. Okay, once this explosion's quiet down, a rescue team sets off towards the miraculously intent Xeno ship. Okay, so no matter what, as soon as we get to the ship, there are no survivors. That's really unfortunate that they're not going to let me do anything with that. Let me look this quest up, because I feel like if that's inevitable, that doesn't feel very fair. Following breadcrumbs, rogue trader. Well, I don't know. I probably have to go to the bridge to talk to her again. Because it didn't feel like there was a resolution. I didn't get a quest update that there was a resolution to that. About to find out, I suppose. Do you think it could be akin from Crudark?
Is that snake venom seeping from your lips? We, the children of Azurian, are no strangers to the art of war. We are not raiders, or butchers, or least of all, fools. When a craft world is beset by calamity, its inhabitants do not start a war with every monkey in the sector. If you are looking for enemies, look for them elsewhere.
Okay. Thank you.
As you wish, Elontark.
So, travel to the Atlas Reach system. So was that not it? I could swear that's where it told me to go, but it's acting like that was not the resolution. No, that was just a quest for Save the Eldarius Survivors, which I was not able to do. That one. I was not able to do it. Let me see if I could, if there's actually a way to do that. Save the Eldari survivors. Eldari in distress? I genuinely want to know if there's a possibility, because I've done that a couple of different ways. And none of them seemed to work. We're in the Okay, it says here that the chosen dialogue option does not matter. You're just, they're always going to die. So I don't get the option to actually ever save them. So that's good to know. All right, well, okay. Now, where do we actually need to go for her? Tenebris, a key, Kranich, Trinitos, Forgotten Twins. Ah, there's flies in here. Go away. I don't know where Atlas Reach is. Oh, Atlassian Reach? That's got to be it over here. How do I get over there? I don't have enough juice to get over there. Well, we might as well resolve this while we're here, because we've got a settlement. Glimpses of horrifying vision. Something has breached the colony from underground. What are the creatures? None who have faced them survived to tell the tale. They are insect-like. What do my advisors think? Threat is unknown. Establish the nature of threat as top priority. Collateral loss is insignificant. Requesting authorization to coordinate an offensive operation to be carried out by penal battalions in order to determine the nature of the attack. Argenta says we need to block off the threat and protect the people. Alright, let's do it. Making a sign of the Aquila with our hands, a dozen martyrs wearing explosive vests have descended into the darkness. Their belief carries them towards gracious death in his name. A series of tremors shake the mines, and the monstrous roar of crumbling earth fills the empty tunnels. The blockage of stone and dirt has separated people from these terrible invaders, whoever they were. Alright, let's start a new... Sure, let's do it. Alright, I have no idea how to get over to that place, man. I think I need to go all the way over here, which means I need to probably travel here, warp breach. Give the crew military gear. I should quick save just in case. Alright, let's go over here. The officers. Yep, we're good. Ship took some damage. I'm not worried about it. It's an uncharted system. I still don't know how to get up there, apparently. That's unfortunate. Well, we're gonna have to do some additional exploration. But I think that's gonna be next time, everybody, because I do need to head out. Again, I'm not at the home office, so these are not 3-hour streams while I'm on the road. About a little over an hour in, so we got a quickie in today. Probably offline the next couple of days, but I still got videos coming out every day, and I should be back. I don't know when I'll be doing my next stream, but probably in like 2 to 3 days. So stick around for more. Don't forget we are multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. It's a much reduced schedule now until I'm back in the office on July 1st. Then we'll be back to our daily streams and the 8 videos a day that I put out usually. But in the meantime, follow along. If you want to stay up to the most up-to-date stuff that's going on, make sure to hit up the Discord because that's where the daily communication happens. But you can also follow along on TikTok, Twitter, which is X now, as well as YouTube. And I'll see everybody in the next one. Thanks so much for hanging out for a little bit this afternoon. Stay safe, everybody.